What's up, dudes? Grady here at Grady's Gear, and today I got two knives to share with you guys. These came from a viewer, and I feel weird saying a viewer, so I'm just going to say friend. This is coming from my friend called Christopher Tanks. Sometimes he changes his name to Christopher Stanks, Christopher Skanks. But he is a really cool dude. He is on all of our live streams in the comments on the edge. He's loaned some knives to Kevin and Kyle, and he loaned me some knives here recently, one of which I was very interested in because I almost bought one. And the other one I have no interest in. I hate the knife. It is not my style in the slightest. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. But we're going to talk about both of them, guys. So this one is the Shirogorov Haitian, or is it Haitian? Haitian? I hope I'm not butchering that. Haitian Zero. This one is a Shirogorov, obviously, but it's a smaller version of the Shirogorov. This particular model, I was looking at the Neon Zero, which is the same thing. It's just a different variation. This is the knife that I almost bought over the Arius, and then I finally made a decision to go with the Arius. And I had mentioned it in our live stream that I was interested in that, and he messaged me and was like, yo, dude, I actually have one if you want to check it out to see what it's all about. And I was like, fuck yeah. So he sent these along to me to check out. Now, this particular model has the green carbon fiber on it. It does have a green titanium back spacer right here and a green pocket clip. And you guys can tell, too, from the snail trails and stuff, this guy uses his shit. I mean, this is an expensive knife, but he uses his stuff, guys. And that's always really cool to see from people that have these really expensive knives that they actually use them. So, and I've had this for a couple days. I haven't really carried it. When I get loaners like this in, I don't carry it besides like around the house. I don't take it off with me and carry it just because, especially with knives like in this price point. I think this knife was like $800, $800. But I just don't feel comfortable when it's not my knife doing that. You know, I know Kevin and Kyle don't care. They'd let me carry it, their knives, but I still feel weird about it. If anything were to happen, I'd feel awful and responsible, and I just don't really care to do that. So I've carried this around the house, and I've flipped it and, you know, kind of gotten used for it. So we're going to go over this and check it out. So with the Shiros, one of the things that I really liked about it, because this isn't the first Shiro that I've reviewed on the channel. I had the F95 that was loaned to me by Sean, Gear Toward Gear. Shout out Sean, badass man. But one of the things I really liked about them was their blade to handle ratio. They pack a shit ton of blade into that handle. And you actually notice it. Let me close this up so you guys can see. The back spacer actually adds a little bit of length so they could fit even more blade into that handle, as you can see right here, which to me, that's just awesome. They're utilizing so much space on these knives, which is just fantastic. I believe this one's on the multi-roll bearing system, which from what I hear is a nightmare to disassemble. But yeah, it makes it extremely smooth. It is a flipper only, which I knew getting into a Shirogorov it was a flipper only, and I do tend to prefer to have multiple deployment options, which is ultimately the reason why I went with the Arius. And I wanted the Arius longer than I wanted this, so I ultimately decided to go with that. And now that I did that, I'm very, very happy with my decision. But that's not to say that I might not still pick up one of these. I might still do it, guys. But again, so you got titanium, you got M390 blade steel. I mean, that's the standard stuff, guys. That's the stuff that I like. I know it kind of seems kind of bland right now, titanium, M390, but that's my go-to. You know, that's what my preferences are nowadays. So I love the blade shape. You got a lot of cutting edge right here, for at least my EDC task right here. The jimping is pretty much the most non-functional jimping I've ever seen. It does not do anything, so I would rather it not be there. And I know, guys, I'm weird about that shit. I'm not the biggest fan of jimping, especially like this. If I had to knock on the knife, I don't like this. It's not functional. Look at that. Like, it doesn't give me any grip or anything like that. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. Is it biggest deal? No. But I don't like it. So you do have the Shearer Groff logo right here, which is cool. It's got the bear. I do have a little bit of oil on my hands, guys. I was handling another knife. So, but yeah, it's got the little bear. I like their logo. Just M390. It's pretty much a sterile blade, which is a huge plus for me. You do have the proprietary hardware. It's supposed to be cool to where you can like take it apart with like a penny or something or some type of coin and do that. I would have been perfectly fine with Torx, but it is what it is. You do have a strip of carbon fiber back here, which is kind of cool because a lot of companies, actually not some, but a lot of companies, like, you'll have a full carbon fiber, and then on the backside it's plain titanium. So I really do like how they did put a little bit of carbon fiber back here. It adds a little bit of character to the knife. I really do like that. I don't know if this came like this with the green anodized or if he actually anodized this himself. I'll have to get back to you on that, guys. I'm not actually sure if it came, with the standard plain titanium or if he actually anodized this hardware himself. So I'll have to get back to you on that. Carries great. It's a stupid lightweight. I mean, this could easily be a 5th pocket knife for you guys. The action, I mean, look at that. The action's very, very nice. Now, is it as good as my Arius? No. But it's also a way lighter blade, too. Blade centering, it's dead nuts, guys. The flipper tab is not a pocket pecker, and it's got just enough jimping right there to get you some traction to deploy the blade. Definitely fidget friendly, definitely fun to sit here and flick and just do that and play with. It's just a really simplistic design. There's not really a crazy ton of things going on here. You do have a little bit of a loop right here for a lanyard. For all you lanyard guys out there, you do have that. And just very lightweight. Ergonomics is fantastic. Tons of cutting edge to work with here, guys. So, I mean, for your daily driver, this would definitely be a great option. It does have a pretty thin blade stock, pretty thin. This is going to be a nice slicey little blade here, guys. And it's just awesome. And it's kind of unique, too, because most Shearer Groffs you see are fucking huge. This one's actually a smaller EDC size blade. So I really, really like that. I do get a 4-finger grip on this guy, and it is extremely comfortable. So very, very, very cool knife. I'm still carrying it around and playing with it. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is very cool. Guys, I'm super humbled that, people who watch my videos offer to send me knives to look at. It's people like you that keep this channel going because I'm not made out of money. And I just want to say thank you for doing this for me because and trusting me with your knives. So thank you guys very, very much. But yeah, guys, this is the Shearer Groff Haitian. Somebody tell me in the comments how to pronounce that. It's Haitian Zero. So very, very cool knife, guys. Now, this big ass monstrosity is not my style in the least. I think it's ugly as fuck. I don't like the tip down carry. I don't like how heavy this son of a bitch is. Ergonomically, it's actually pretty damn good. Here's one main thing that I don't like about it. I mean, it drops shut, but watch this. There's like no detent whatsoever on this fucking thing. Look. I mean, I'm barely getting it. Hold on. Look at that. I'm barely doing that. And it just comes out. This is called a Squirmish. I had to actually ask him when he sent me this because I did not know he was sending me this. I thought he was just sending me the Shiro. When I opened it, I was like, what the hell is this thing? And it's actually by Benchmade. It is an S30V. And he has used it a ton. And guys, he did say on the live stream that we did on Lefty Live last night that this thing is for sale. If you guys are interested. Green anodization on here. I don't like recurve blades. Looks like a pelican. There's no internal milling, if any. No, there's not. There's no internal milling going on in this thing. This thing's heavy as shit. This is a huge knife. Now, when he sent this, he did leave me a note and told me to send these knives over to Kyle because I think he wants Kyle to check out this big-ass thing. And it is just not my jam, guys. The jimping is that kind of sharp jimping. I'm just not a fan. This right here is like from 1997, which I don't like, with the tip down. I cannot stand that shit. We're in 2021. So the drop shut action is good, but the no, like, I'm not a detent diva like Kevin, but this has no detent. Like nothing. Look at that. Look, it just comes out like that. You can Spidey flick it. Now, here's the one thing I wondered. The way that this jimping is right here, am I supposed to like use this like a front flipper? Because like you can't like whip it. This blade's like too damn heavy. And the way this jimping way back here is, if it was up here, you might get enough leverage. But like I can get it like open like that, but I don't know. I don't know. This thing is fucking huge. Yeah, guys, I don't really have much to say about it because I'm already like turned off by it. But this is the Benchmade Skirmish. I think this, I'm assuming obviously that this thing is discontinued and you can't get it no more. If you want a really big ass knife with no detent, tip down pocket carry. I'm not bashing, guys. If you like it, you like it. Everybody's got different tastes. So, well, yeah, guys, this is the Benchmade Skirmish. I don't know. Kyle might like it. He likes huge knives. This is definitely not my jam, though. I do like how it flicks. I do like that. I do like the drop shut action. But that's about it. That's about as far as it goes. I'm not big on the green anodization. I'm not big on the different colored dots. It's too loud for me. This big-ass spoon clip just doesn't do it for me. I mean, even if it was tip down, if it had like a more like titanium milled clip or something, I might like it a little bit more. But yeah. So anyways, guys, that's my overall thoughts and reviews of these two knives sent in from my buddy, Christopher Tanks. Thank you so much, man, for sending these in to me. I am really enjoying this one. Not so much on this one, but I am really enjoying this one. And I may pick up the full tie version of this. I think a little extra weight would actually be beneficial to this for me. And that's kind of crazy for me to say because I like really light knives like that. But I don't know. Maybe I've just been carrying the Aries too much lately. I'm getting used to that weight. But yeah, I think like a full size, not a full size. Like if they had this without the heavy internal milling in here and it had some more weight to it, I'd like it even more. So, but I'll get back to you guys on that and let you know if I pick one of these up. But anyways, huge shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for sending these out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one.